Today I'm refinishing my Marlin model 99M1. This was made in 71, and it's made to mimic, I suppose. It's not a copy of, but it's made to be similar to the old M1. And I bought this at the gun show that I went to about a month and a half ago, or maybe not quite that long ago. And I took it apart, and man, it's in pretty good shape. Somebody took real good care of this. I can tell by all the screws that you remove to take this apart that somebody's had this apart several times with instead of using a gunsmithing screwdriver, they probably just used an old household screwdriver because the heads are messed up, but that's okay. I took it apart and looked inside, and it's in great shape. It's been shot an awful lot, and if I had two hands free, I'd show you how you tell, but inside of these have usually a bit of overspray on the inside of the receiver, and it's almost all gone because of the bolt sliding back and forth. And anyway, it's been shot an awful lot, and I don't know how accurate it is, but it's been well taken care of. I'm also in the process of, I've already removed the finish off the stock, and I wished I had thought to film that, but I didn't. Plus it's lots of sawdust out here because I'm sanding, but this is how I removed the original finish. The clean stripper, you spray it on, you let it set 15 or 20 minutes, you take a putty knife and you scrape what it bubbles up, you scrape that off, and then you take a rag and you wipe the rest of it off, and that cuts your sanding by about 2/3. So you can start with a much finer sandpaper. I'm starting with 150. I've already gone past that point. That's 150. And then I go up to 200. And then from there I hand sand it. This is 320. And if this was going to be, you know, one of my high dollar guns, museum pieces, then I would go even higher. But 320 is as high as I'm going to go. And I have some small dings, and there's a way to get dings out of the stock. You take a hot iron and a wet rag, and you place it over the ding, and you put the iron over the rag, and you steam the dings out. But this is just a $100 22, and I'm just going to sand them out. There's one little rough spot right there. There's a couple little dings that I got to hit with the big sandpaper. There's still a little bit of finish left right there I got to work on. But I'm not even going to stain this. I like the wood. I'm just going to put a true oil finish over this, and probably going to take 6 or 7 coats. And in between each coat, you rough it up a little bit. You buff it basically with some 4/0 steel wool. And the last coat, you rub it with some 4/0 steel wool real lightly, and then you put some, what is it, gun stock sheen. And boy, I tell you, the thing, it's a thing of beauty, especially a nice piece of wood like that. That's they don't put nice wood like that on cheap guns anymore. The wood now this piece of wood here is worth more than the gun is worth. Well, I'll show you the finished product. I got a whole bunch more sanding to do. I may get the first coat on tonight. I'll put a couple of coats on and I'll update it. Well, there's the first coat. Boy, what a beautiful piece of wood. Nice grain, really nice grain. I'm going to let this dry a couple of days, just this first coat, and then I'm going to sand it really good. Sand all the whiskers off of it, because when you put your first coat on, it always raises whiskers, little tiny splinters of wood from the moisture in the True Oil. And you got to let it dry hard and then sand the whiskers down. Sand the True Oil down past the whiskers. And then from then on, it's just one shiny coat after another. And the more coats you put on, the deeper the gloss. And since this is just a 22 and probably going to get dinged up and scuffed a lot, I don't think I'm going to put that many coats on, maybe 3. Because I'm anxious to shoot it too. I want to put a scope on it and take it to the range. And when I get it all put together and the scope on it and get it to the range, I'll show you the gun and how well it does, how good it shoots. If it does. I haven't shot it, so it might shoot like crap. But I'll let you know. See ya.